beautiful Virgo, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for mid-August right through to mid-September 2021. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful that scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. If anyone claiming to be me asks you for e-gifts, donations, money, anything at all, it is not me, it is a scam. I do not do personal readings, okay? And I certainly do not take e-gifts, donations, or money or any of those things. All my readings, you can find them here on YouTube. They are free for you to listen to. I do not do personal readings. Also, I give one away each month in a competition if I can, for free, always for free, always free to enter, free to receive, free to get that reading. Also, just to let you know, I do not have Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I don't have any of those platforms, so please keep your wonderful selves safe, Virgo. Let us get on with your career reading. So I thought it would be really nice to cleanse your space at the same time as my space. So please prepare yourself for 3 loud sounds. If you have headphones on, please take them off or adjust yourself. So I don't want to hurt your wonderful ears. Adjust the sound there and let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, let's get straight to it. Now, you should have felt a little bit powered up with that Lionsgate energy. You'll start to see the rewards of that in the next couple of weeks. So whatever intentions you set during that time, the portal was wide open. That will lead to some sort of success, but also some sort of awakening in terms of your third eye. You can see the way clearly. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Let us see what is to come for you in the next couple of weeks. Thank you so much. Ooh. Thank you so much. Whoa. The energy is quite chaotic. That's why I was like, woo. It's all of a sudden, it's like, you know, when you're trying to keep everything together and then all of a sudden it all just flows. That's how I'm feeling with this reading. So there's quite a lot of cards here. So let us see what's happening here for you. We've got transformation. Okay, transformation. We've also got love. So major change happening. Perhaps you're following your heart in a certain area. Also with this card, they're showing me that there's a hidden path that will be revealing itself to you in the next couple of weeks. Some sort of information. I feel like that came up in your Lionsgate portal reading. But I feel like there's a choice that it's almost like a stepping stone. It leads to something else, something greater. We've got abundance. We've got relaxation. So with this card, immediately what pops out here is relaxation. The universe has got your back, okay? I feel like you may be investigating something closer. Also, it's almost like relax, you've got this kind of energy. As you can see, the moon there in the background indicating some sort of behind the scenes happening. Spirit's got your back, bringing you an opportunity that sort of comes from nowhere. It's like great opportunities lie in the shadows and they're just waiting for the right moment to present themselves to you. You're already doing the hard work, Virgo. So it's not that you're taking the foot off the pedal, as it were. It's like, relax, you got this. What is meant for you will never pass you by. We've also got release, okay? Now release, as you can see, it's almost like, you know, when you're taking care of a plant, you know, you got to deadhead the roses, you got to, you know, release all the dead sort of leaves there in order to allow growth to happen. So whatever is holding you back, whether that's fear, whether that is situations that you feel are negative, Virgo, I feel like you're releasing that energy in order to progress and move forward. But also, I feel like you're releasing fear, anything you do not need to take with you as you move forward. Now we got wonders, which basically is about some sort of breakthrough happening here and gaining clarity, because that's like is a quartz kind of stone there. So I feel like you're going to gain a lot of clarity, that there's opportunity that's coming towards you. We've got thriving. We've also got forgiveness. Okay, I'm going to pull a card on that showing up in your career reading. So let me just see what that is. We got inner peace. They really are saying, relax, you got this. Don't sweat. Don't sweat all the small stuff. All the stuff is being taken care of. Okay, we've got blessings. We've got miracles. Now, normally I would not take this many, but I could feel the energy beforehand. So it was almost like trying to keep everything together in one space. But the more you try to keep everything together, the more the things you're trying to keep together have a life of their own. They're actually just, things are just out of your control is what basically Spirit is indicating. But there are miracles happening here. Out of the shadows comes great miracles for you. And we've got delight. So you're going to be really happy with it. Whatever you're building for strong, sort of solid foundation there, as you can see, for security, this little sparrow's got like a little piece of grass in his beak, so, or in her beak, and so that's about nesting, you know, building something solid, something that is for security. So now we've also got going forward. The pathway is being illuminated towards you, so you may be looking at your plan and seeing how you can move forward and on that. But I really feel like you're headed in the right direction. Okay, the sun is shining. There may be a few more sort of twists and turns in your path, as it were, but you're still on the right road to success. But we will be going a little bit deeper, as I said. I mean, for all the cards that came out, and there are some really sort of not negative ones, but there are ones to be wary of in the deck. For all the cards that came out, they're all really positive energies, okay? So I'm just going to see what they mean by forgiveness. Thank you so much, Spirit guides. Ace of Pentacles. They just asked me to have a look at the card. Excuse me. Now, what they're indicating here is this person's surrendering to Spirit, okay? They're putting their hands up and saying, you know, I trust you. They're releasing something here, surrendering, and the moon is right there. So that's trust in the process. Okay, forgiveness. Now, because I feel the Ace of Pentacles indicates there's a new opportunity financially that is coming towards you that's actually really exciting. It's a gift from the universe. But I feel like it does start with some sort of either forgiveness or release. Like, for example, if you were in a business partnership with someone and they screwed you over, Virgo, I feel like you're actually forgiving, not to release their karmic debt, but actually to release your own karmic energy and to release your own baggage, so that you can release yourself from any negative energy or any negative vibes. Okay, because even when someone does us wrong, it doesn't matter whether it's in love, whether it's in business, whether it's in friendship, we carry that energy within us. Even if we think, you know what, we'll forgive them this time, but, you know, I'm still a little bit angry about it. Those anger sort of vibrations or all those things, they're still with us. Okay, so I feel like you're releasing something. I'm going to see, can you please show me what this pertains to? Forgiving what? What is my beautiful Virgo meant to be forgiving? The Chariot. So maybe you felt like someone had held you back, or you felt like someone, because the Chariot card is about movement forward, and you got that card, you're moving forward. But you may have felt like someone got in the way of your progress or tried to hinder your path, and you're trying to find a way to forgive them. That could be a person who is in your family, or it could be a spouse, it could be a loved one, a friend. Because the Chariot card, whenever you read the history of the Chariot card, it is about someone getting back on the horse. You know, finding direction after a period of feeling like there was disruptive energy, or that you lost direction in a certain way, or felt like things were delayed. There was troubles that were preventing you from reaching your true potential. And I feel like releasing or forgiving not only others, but also yourself, Virgo, if you felt like in some way fear held yourself back. I feel like there's, by releasing and forgiving whatever situation it is that you've got to forgive. Now, everybody's going to be different, Virgo, so you got to look back to what it is that you feel like you need to forgive there, or who or what, because it allows you to move forward towards prosperity. It may be just that final sort of click into place for you that allows your abundance to flow freely towards you. Because I feel like, I mean, those two cards are success. Okay, either a new job, a raise, promotion, whatever it is. Maybe you're leaving something behind, because I feel like an opportunity comes along to allow you to move forward and leave everything else that was hindering you or negative behind. So now, for example, you know, I'm just going to give you an example about me, because the Spirit just said, give them an example. So now I'm digging deep for an example. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. But they are giving me an example. They're reminding me of a time. So basically, I remember many, many years ago that there was someone who prevented my progress in an area where I wanted to obviously succeed in a business, and they made it quite plain. And even people came towards me and said, "This person is stifling your growth. They're stifling the opportunities. They're basically making sure that you're not progressing. Are you aware of this?" And at the time, I did not want to believe it because I want to believe the best in people, Virgo. So I sort of dismissed it at first until it became something I could not ignore, like that siren. I'm just going to let that pass. Until it became quite crucial. I just let that pass. Yeah, until it became crucial, and it became a bit of an emergency, I guess, with that. I had to do something about it. Otherwise, it was sink or swim for me. So what I had to do was release that person from my life, as much as I did not want to. But the most important thing, Virgo, was I was in a pattern. I felt fear. Okay, I felt if I released this person or walked away from that job, that I would not get anything else, or worse, I'd not get anything better. But actually, I thrived because I walked away from it. And actually, other people had similar experiences with this very same person. And I found a commonality there. And we kind of banded together and we rose up regardless. Okay, we decided to invest in our sort of future and find another route. We did not need that person who was quite clearly trying to sabotage the situation because they had power issues, or they they did not succeed in the area themselves. So therefore they felt like it's almost like they wanted to prove that it was impossible what we were all trying to do. But you know, actually, it's not. You know, Virgo, I feel like it came out in your Lionsgate reading that you're the sort of person who can make things possible. So if someone says, "Oh, it's impossible," you're like, "Watch me, I can do this." So forgive them, for they know not what they do, is the sentence they just gave me. Now, I'm not here to talk about religion at all, Virgo, but that's the sentence they just gave me, which was, this person or this situation may not even be aware of how they're hindering you, but release it, forgive it, and move on. So it could be like, for example, it could be a well-meaning parent or family member who's like, "Oh, Virgo, don't do that because it's too risky," or "It requires you to travel," or "It requires you to do this, that, and the other." And you're like, "Look, I got this," okay? They mean well, but they're putting fear, or they're trying to control the situation, as it were, to try and steer you in another direction. But you are the masters. You are the masters or the mistresses of your own destiny here with the Chariot card. So this indicates that there is motivation, there is drive towards victory, towards being the winner. The Chariot card indicates you're going to be successful and Spirit's helping you. Now, I did explain this earlier in a Sagittarian reading, which is in the Chariot card, and in most Chariot cards in most decks, you'll see there's either two Sphinxes or there's two horses, something that actually propels the chariot forward. As you can see, this person is governing the chariot. They're in control of the direction. There's two directions that this chariot could go in, so I feel like you do have some options there. But as you can see, there's no reins. Those sphinxes are free, so they're free-willing, just like the horses. So it indicates that there's an element of fate that is governing your journey, but also there's an element that you can control as well. And I feel like it's about setting your intentions. The Chariot card indicates success, but it can require you to get back on the horse after a disappointment. So they're giving me that there's a huge opportunity to come on in here for you. Financially, very, very rewarding. Now let's move on. Excuse me. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know regarding... they want that one. Yep. We've got the Hangman. Okay, so that is the protagonist energy. So taking some time out really to look at a different perspective. You've sacrificed a lot for your career, Virgo, and those sacrifices are about to pay off, but you may need to look at things a little bit different. Oh, I mean, you can't... What is it with every sign at the moment getting like all of the cards? It's crazy. The energy is like explosive. Words like these. Words like this. And this. Okay. And this. Okay. That's unusual. They rarely want two. And this one right at the end as well. Okay, they really want 2 in the protagonist energy, but Virgo, this is actually your card, so I guess it stands to reason that they want that in the protagonist energy. Now, the protagonist energy is the energy that you are leading with. So we got the Hangman there and the High Priestess. So perhaps you're intuitively waiting to hear back on something, or maybe waiting for the right moment to take action on something, or you're intuitively feeling that you got to hang back and just see the details, see everything from a greater perspective, because as I said, you've sacrificed a lot for your career here, and you're not one to bury your head in the sand, Virgo. But I feel like a new perspective is required, either looking at your plan and seeing how you can tweak the plan to find another route in order to take action on. There's knowledge here that comes towards you that actually helps set you free. If you feel like you've had a missed opportunity, or you've been indecisive about something, I mean, your intuition, your gut instinct will tell you which way to move forward, but there's no such thing as missed opportunities, only opportunities that were never meant for you. They came along to teach you something, maybe to prepare you for the real deal that comes along later. People don't really realize that sometimes we get abundance of opportunities that come along, and we try our best to reach out and get them. Some stick, some do not. Okay, the ones that do not are actually teaching us lessons about attachment, but also about what is right for you and knowing your worth. Because right now they're showing me the Empress card. So it's about your worth, knowing that you deserve better. Some opportunities come along, you're like, this is exactly what I'm hoping for. But it's got that one key element that's missing. But it's okay, it's close enough. Spirit says, no, don't wait for close enough. Wait for the real deal. Wait for the one. So the High Priestess energy indicates you using that intuition, that deep knowing that what is right for you is coming towards you, and you are seeking something other. You're seeking something special in your career, something that psychically or intuitively you can feel. You may be even using your sort of emphatic gifts, Virgo, in order to launch something, and you're waiting for the right moment. But the High Priestess indicates you may be feeling like there is a piece of information that has been missing, and I feel like you may be searching deeper for it to allow you to blossom. Now, the Resistance position, this is what is holding you back at the moment, or which is the challenge. We got the Lovers card, and we've got the Sun. So it's in the challenge position, so it's like you got it in the reverse there, which is the way it showed up. Well, I had to turn them around. Now, the Lover's card indicates you may feel you have disconnected from feeling, motivated in your career. You may feel like you still want to do it, but you've lost the love for it. You may feel a little bit, a little bit of discord there. Also, you may feel like someone that you work with, or whether it's a person that you care about, has made some bad choices, and that you've had to separate from this energy. There's an imbalance here, a disconnection, okay? Now, you may be thinking about whether you partner up in business or whether you separate from a business partnership, Virgo. You could also be in a partnership with someone that you love, whether it's a soul tribe member, a friend, a family member, or whether it is your partner, your romantic partner. So you may feel like you're waiting for the right opportunity to separate from something because you're in search of happiness here. Now, in terms of career, this is, you may feel like you're dealing with a lot of egotistical energies, and it's making you feel a little bit sad at your workplace right now. Or perhaps you're thinking about partnership. If you're, maybe you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, but you feel like right now you're going to have to take a stepping stone towards partnership, because what they're indicating here, the challenge is to be a bit more positive about the way ahead, and know that your abundance is coming. But you may be dealing with people who've got ego, or some people who are causing a bit of conflict at this time. So I'm going to pull a quick card and see what the conflict is, because there's something blocking your true happiness here, Virgo, whether it is you feel stuck in your workspace and it's not something that you really want to do, or whether it is, somebody is making your workspace feel a little bit uncomfortable. The Hermit in reverse. You're feeling a bit isolated. The Virgo, this is your card, the Virgo card of the Hermit, with the reverse card in the reverse position, is a withdrawal into self. Okay, you feel like perhaps maybe you trusted somebody, or maybe you felt, and don't shoot the messenger when I say this, Virgo, perhaps you felt it was foolish to trust somebody, somebody who had done you wrong. I mean, there's a reason for this forgiveness card. So don't beat yourself up. But this indicates here that if you've been feeling stagnant as well, you may be looking at things, for example, if you were in a partnership, a business partnership before with someone that you really cared about, you really trusted, and it did not go in your favor, you may be recognizing what not to do in the future. Okay, you don't want to repeat any patterns or past mistakes. Now, just to let you know, there's no such thing as a mistake or a failure. Only learning. We just learn how not to do it next time. It's not that we make a mistake, we're learning. How can you make a mistake if you've never done something before? You've just got to go out there and learn. Okay, so I always feel to have the word mistake or failure attached to anything stops people from trying again, Virgo, and you're not that sort of person. So I feel like you're learning how to do it differently this time in terms of your career, whether that's you moving into a different job, whether you're taking on a new job elsewhere, or whether you're trying to send out your resume and get a better opportunity, one that you feel like you deserve more at. I feel like whenever we get the challenge position, this is kind of like attached to the outcome. So it could be reaching out to people that feel, could help you in situations, or that you could unify in terms of work, partner up with somebody, may even be networking, may help your business expand if you're someone who has your entrepreneurial business. We got the World card, we got the Tower, we've got the Devil, and we've got Justice. Okay, so we got the World card. Something has come to a close, or is closing. You're ending a cycle. You're leaving something behind. Okay, now you may have hit a glass ceiling in this place, so you've come as far as you can, Virgo, within the situation. This is the outcome position. I mean, there's some shocking energy here. I'm not going to blow smoke up here. You know what? You can see it for yourself. To have the Tower and the Devil. So I will pull cards on that, but there's a solution. I mean, I'm so glad that card came after it, which means that you will have some choices to make, but there is a solution that can be found that is fair for all. So if you're completing a cycle with a business partner, for example, and you're moving forward, and when you're unified and you start something at the very beginning, hopefully you got contracts and things like that. But people who band together, especially friends, everybody wants the best for the business to fly. But as soon as things start to go wrong, or stuff hits the fan and everything like that, people tend to show their true colors. So there may be somebody that out of pressure has been less than high vibe, let's put it that way. I feel like you will find a solution here, but I feel like you're moving forward towards your own abundance. You're setting yourself free from a situation, okay? The World card indicates you're going to be in the right place, the right time, and divine timing is important, but a cycle is coming to a close so that you can blossom, okay, Virgo? Now we got the Tower card. Now the Tower card is an interesting one. A lot of people get a little bit nervous with this, but it basically means surprise. Something that you had not expected. Now it could be someone's reaction to you moving forward towards your destiny, towards success. It could be someone showing their true colors, like, oh, Virgo's moving on without me. I'm not really happy about that. It could be someone trying to stifle your way forward, Virgo, block your path. It could even be that you and a person have a breakthrough on a bit of a stalemate negotiation that you're trying to negotiate a deal or something in a business proposal, and finally you got a breakthrough. Because basically the Tower means fate intervenes on anything that you feel stuck in, because the Tower represents prison kind of energy where you're going round and round in circles on something, and it's almost like nothing's happening. It feels hopeless, like there's uncertainty, nothing's going on, it's a stalemate. So in order to shake up the energy and release that stagnant energy, the Tower has to be put on fire, which means everything's really uncomfortable. And those two butterflies, they exit the Tower. Now butterflies represent change, transformation, endings, bringing a new beginning. It also releases the butterflies, because at the end of the day, the Tower can represent a comfort zone where, they're just happy to just flood around in circles, and they're just coasting. And if you want to achieve something, I mean, coasting is peaceful. It is kind of like fine. But if you want to, there's nothing wrong with coasting, but if you want to shake up the energy because you're feeling bored, or you feel like you've been waiting a long time for your abundance or your prosperity, there has to be an element of coming out of your comfort zone. So they're indicating that the Tower becomes so uncomfortable, your circumstances become so uncomfortable that there has to be change, Virgo. Okay, so I feel like there's an epiphany here. Either you're seeing someone or a situation for what it truly is, and there's an awakening here that allows you to make major change in order to rebuild something. So either you're going through, for example, a court case, because we got the Justice card here. You know, people could show their true colors in a court case, but you got the Justice card, which indicates a solution will be found, and it could be that you are either separating from a business partner or someone that you care about or someone that you love, but you had a business together, and there's a, you know, or it could be that you're trying to do your business, Virgo, that is a separate entity, but you're also going through a divorce. So you may be trying to find a solution and sort of something's balanced and you're kind of like spinning all the plates. So the Devil card, though, indicates there's some sort of attachment that is unhealthy here. Okay, so I'm going to pull a quick card on this. The Devil card indicates it could be fear. It could be about releasing fear and doing whatever it is that you're hoping to do. To lead with love, follow your heart. Perhaps you've been feeling that you're holding off from something because you feel maybe now's not the right time, and that could manifest as fear. When is the right time, Virgo? And the Devil card also is an obsessive energy, trying to control. As you can see in this card, this is the Ex Animo Tarot deck by Bonagur, and you can see the theatrical curtains there. They represent something that is not real, but is manifesting as truth or manifesting as real life, presenting itself as real life. But as you can see, the moon is in the background, which means illusion. And you can see there's a devil shadow there. So it's presenting as something pretty horrific. But actually, when you identify the root cause of the fear, it's just a plain old pair of hands. So when you identify what is holding you back, or when you identify the fear or the person that is being chaotic or negative or in some way holding you back from what you truly deserve and desire, then you can find a solution to either get rid of it from your life or forgive it or overcome it in some way. So I'm just going to pull a card on this Devil card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide. Whoa. Okay, so the Page of Cups in the reverse and the Ace of Cups in the upright. I mean, that's two aces you got now, so universe is definitely on your side. There's going to be some intervention here. But the Page of Cups in terms of career is, there's no love here for what you do anymore. So either you are feeling a little bit lost right now, Virgo, in terms of your career path, or you feel like your motivation, your drive has waned a little bit. I feel that you will find that again. It's about finding the love for what you do, because when we fall out of love with things that we do for many, many years, we start to coast. We all do it. I'm not pointing a finger, Virgo. If you do something for so long, it's hard to keep finding that motivation, that drive, to keep getting back up again, especially when you're trying to create something and along comes the universe and sort of knocks it down, and then you get back up, and then you get knocked down again, you get back up. That is the life cycle. We all go through it, ups and downs all the time. But then if you fall out of love with something, it is about identifying what you can do differently to fall back in love with whatever it is that you do, or to change and find a new opportunity that brings more of the good stuff, more abundance, because this is a very abundant card. This is, in terms of career, this is quite an exciting opportunity that comes along for you to actually, one, do something that you love doing, follow your heart, but also be rewarded for it. There's a lot of sort of abundant energy, but it comes after a period of crazy kind of energy. Okay, so now this could also be if there was someone that you were romantically connected to. I mean, be mindful of that. If you were already romantically linked to someone in the past and you had a business with that person and it did not go very well, not only did it destroy the business, it may have destroyed your relationship with that person. Just be mindful, learning the lessons, not repeating past mistakes. So if someone had, for example, you fall in love with and said, oh, I got a great idea, and you're like, hang on a minute, I've been here before. Just being a little bit mindful of that, okay? So I feel like the main energy that I'm feeling is to fall in love with what you do, okay? And that will be the solution. Now, we got the Justice card. So that is if you're going through some sort of court case or you're separating from something, you may be finalizing details. It doesn't have to be that you're going through a court case, Virgo. It could be if you're leaving one job space into another. You know, you're dealing with contracts and paperwork and all of those things. Don't go blindly into it. I mean, Virgo, you are like second to none when it comes to looking at the details. So I feel like you'd be the sort of person who looks over things twice, 3 times and making sure of all the details. But just pay close attention to the small print, because you don't want any nasty shocks. So you've got a tower and you've got a devil card there. Now, you could have, for example, lost your job by surprise. There could have been a redundancy there that you felt there was something underhanded there. And you may have cause to go to bring it to court or something like that. I feel like you will find a solution, and I feel like a truth will be revealed to you. But I feel like you're doing what is right for you. Okay? In terms of your career overall, I feel like you've been going through a bit of a struggle, but I feel like on the other side, they're indicating there's a lot of success there, and there's the ability to partner up, or, and when I mean partner up, I mean as in meet the right people who help you in terms of opening doors. I feel like there's a lot of exciting, prosperous energy coming towards you. Just be mindful of things like procrastination, or not tying up loose ends, because they're really highlighting tying up loose ends is important. Don't leave anything undone. Okay, Virgo. Now, we've got the King of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. We've got the Six of Pentacles. That's your intervention by Spirit there. That's Six of Pentacles. Thank you so much. We got the Five of Swords. So it looks like you're walking away from something. But Five of Swords can be about forgiveness, you know. We've got the Six of Swords. Interesting. You're moving on. It's definitely a moving on energy away from something. The Knight of Cups, something more that you love. They want one more, so I'll give it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Knight of Pentacles. 2 knights here. I did say that you're going to have a choice. So I feel like there is a wonderful opportunity where there's going to be 2 directions that you can go in, Virgo. Excuse me. Now, they just give me a name, which is Patsy. Patsy. So if your name is Patsy, there's something in this message for you. If it's not your name, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading. But they were also giving me a different name, or no, a different energy for the word Patsy. That's why I paused. Patsy. Now, Patsy could be almost like a test run for something. Patsy, you know, they use you as a patsy. That's what I'm feeling. I hope I know what I'm talking about, because the energy I'm feeling is that you may have felt like someone tried something out on you, used you as a guinea pig, or set you up. I feel like Patsy is a set you up energy. But I feel like it was to see if something worked or something. I'm not really sure what that energy is. So weird. 3 of Wands in the reverse. They didn't plan for the future. There was a setback because of it. Something here about someone setting you back. The Star card. And again, we got that forgiveness. Whoever this person was, they're indicating forgive this situation, even if it makes you shake to your very core, Virgo. Even if you said, if hell freezes over, that'll be the day that I actually forgive that person. Because they're giving me this energy of no way. Unless hell freezes over, I'm not forgiving this person. So if that's you, and you've even used that sentence before, because that's not something I would ever say, really, then there's something in this message for you. Because actually, people are not realizing that to forgive is kind of like for your own needs, for you to, that's when your stars start to align, when you actually release the energy, because you're releasing the baggage or any of the low vibe energy that goes with holding a grudge. Now, you may not be even holding a grudge, but they're just basically giving me to release this energy, because once you surrender that, you're going to see your fortune change exponentially. It's going to be a lot of positive energy coming towards you. Now, the King of Cups. The King of Cups follows their heart, puts all their love, their soul, everything, their empathy into a work situation. And Virgo, that is what you do, okay? Now, interesting, King of Cups, this energy reading seems to be about following your heart and investing your heart in the things that you do. Now, they're indicating here with this King of Cups, as you can see, this ship is passing through like an arch there, okay? Now, this figure is almost like a big old tower there. So it's almost like this ship there is passing through something and narrowly escaping the side. So I feel like if you feel like you've had a bit of a narrow escape in a certain area, I feel like you may be waiting for an opportunity to relaunch something else, because it's almost like I'm feeling that you may have tried something before that did not work out in your favor. So you may have been hesitant to retry or hesitant to do something again. And I feel like the King of Cups energy is very successful, following your heart. I feel like you're an entrepreneur, someone who would be a fair leader, someone who's diplomatic, kind, who finds the fairness in everything that they do, Virgo. And listen to your inner voice, because it's actually your intuition is second to none when you're making a decision. I feel like you're about to take action on something, and the wisdom you have isn't, naturally you've got smart, high IQ. Naturally, you're very smart. You're very analytical. So you see things on a very logical playing field. But I feel like you're really tapping into your intuition, because we got the High Priestess there. It's almost like you're taking some time out to really see things a little bit clearer, but with a different kind of set of eyes. The eyes of the soul, the eyes of the intuition. And it's either you're about to launch something, or because look at those choppy waters there, you may have felt like something was off and you're investigating something deeper in order to move forward. But I feel like you're making a decision about taking action at this time, something that's going to be in harmony. And I feel like there could be some sort of collaboration here, okay? You're putting the feelers out, as it were, to see what sticks. But following your heart is so important with that card. Now, we got the Six of Pentacles. So this is about give and take in partnerships. Whether that's in business partnerships or in love partnerships, there has to be give and take, Virgo. And if you've been dealing with some very egotistical behavior, with people who are not pulling their weight, people who put all their work on you, people trying to micromanage you in some way, I feel like the challenge here is finding the balance. Okay, delegating when you need to delegate, but also recognizing that when you give to a person, you actually do receive as well. You don't give to receive, but I just feel like there is someone that you're about to open yourself up to that opens a door for you, and it's generosity. They're giving me the energy of generosity. For example, I feel like someone that you have done a good favor to or have done a good turn to in the future actually opens a door for you, and it'll take you by surprise. Okay, so I feel like this person is a bit of a gift. Six of Pentacles is often a gift from the universe. Some sort of prosperity coming your way. Oh, we got a little bit of energy joining. I went a bit cold here. It's like a financial reward that you're not expecting is coming your way, is what they're giving me. And I'm not saying that person is going to just sort of rock up and give you a big old bag of money, Virgo. What I feel like this person either transforms your life in saying, oh, there's an opportunity at my work. You could come and work there, and it's like lots more money than you expected or that you're getting at the moment. Or it is someone in the future saying something good about you behind your back at the opportune moment where you're going for an opportunity or some sort of investment where they have to make how can I put that? It's almost like if they've got two candidates and someone says, oh, you know what? I saw Virgo and I used to work with Virgo a long time ago. I think Virgo would be the perfect person for this opportunity. And they're like, oh, really? Okay, great. Well, we'll look into that a little bit further. And then you get the job or whatever it is. I feel like there's someone who does you a lucky turn in the future, okay? Because of your wonderful, generous spirit. That's what's coming through here. Now we got the Five of Swords. Now the Five of Swords is an energy of sabotage. It is, we've got the Devil card here and we've got the Tower and we've got the Five of Swords crossing it. So someone that you trusted, may have hurt you, or may, there may have been some sort of chaotic energy. I mean, this person may have cheated you or lied to you or brushed you off. Or, so for example, if you've been asking your boss for a raise and a promotion and all of those things, and they said, oh yeah, I'll ask the bigwigs, I'll ask them, and they never do, okay, you're being given the brush off here. I feel like it's quite painful because you trust this person, whoever this person is. I feel like this person lets you down in some way, but regardless, you're going to thrive, okay? You'll keep that piece. As you can see, this person's there's a bit of a hole missing there, and it's being mended, and you can see this person's keeping that little piece in their hand because it's the lesson. You keep the lesson with you, but you move forward and you blossom, you thrive. So I feel like after adversity, there is success. After pain, there is success. I feel like whatever sadness you've been going through, or whatever it is, I feel like you find a solution. There will be peace, and I feel like you will blossom as a result. The Six of Swords indicates mental peace after a period of anxiety. It's a rite of passage kind of energy. You have a greater wisdom of who you can or not trust in the future. But also this card indicates a relocating energy. You're moving forward, you're moving on, you're moving away from anything that made you feel unanchored or made you feel like, it was dark energy or negative energy. As you can see, the stars are aligning you to bring you somewhere that is more secure. Okay, so you won't be overthinking anymore. As you can see, there's like your own private island there. Don't seclude yourself, Virgo, but it is another energy that's sort of reminding me that if you were in a partnership, you may be thinking about going solo in a business because you've learned a lesson that perhaps someone did not meet you halfway. They were very selfish in their energy and you ended up with all the work. So I feel like intuitively you're taking some time out to really look at that. But we've got two knights here. Okay, so Knight of Cups indicates, I'm going to pull a card on it to see if it's two opportunities or whether it is the same opportunity that is showing up that gives you different aspects, like follow your heart, financial reward is at the end of it. Whatever you work really hard for and inject your unique individuality towards, and you lead with authenticity, it will bring you peace and financial reward that is long-serving, that is there for long-term security. So I'm just going to pull a card on that energy before we move forward. So I'm just going to pop that back there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Good Angels. Can you please clarify these two knights? How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. The Chariot, success. It is the same opportunity presented, but two different directions that you can take. So again, as I said, you got options here. Oh, if I can do that. Yeah, you got options. The Chariot says there is a directional pull here. There's going to be either you get to choose one where you lead and you follow your heart. I mean, both will bring you in money. Both are going to bring you success. Or you work for just money and your heart's not in it. Okay, so you get to choose what is more rewarding for you in life, Virgo. I feel like there is two options coming towards you. One is something you worked really hard for a long time. It's taken a long time to show up, okay? But I feel like it is very rewarding. It brings a lot of financial abundance with it. Okay, so they're giving me a song. I mean, I feel it is a song. They've been giving me some really rogue songs at the moment, Virgo, where I'm like, is that a song or is that a rhyme? I'm not really sure. But what they're giving me is shoe fly, don't bother me. Shoe fly, don't bother me. So either you feel like there's someone in your world who is trying to get in the way of your abundance or trying to prevent you from moving forward. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Sounds like a pest or something like, stop trying to take my attention off my goal or my dream. I feel like, either you've been singing Shoe Fly, Don't Bother Me. I mean, I can't tell you for sure what the song is about or even if it is a song, but they're just giving me that. It's like something that's hummed and sometimes sung, but I'm not sure if it's an actual song. It could be a rhyme. So I'm going to leave that there. But what they're indicating here is okay, I understand. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Okay, now I'm getting it a little bit more. They've just gone like a level below, which is indicating sometimes, Virgo, when we do something that we love, we will do anything to be able to do it. And sometimes people take advantage of the fact that we love what we do, so therefore they either pay us less money, or they not play us for fools, but they see that you're willing to do anything and go to any depths to do what you love doing regardless. So just be mindful of that, because they're indicating someone either playing on your heartstrings or something like that. Now, I don't often get that energy in this card, but they're indicating someone playing on your heartstrings. So whether it is this person tries to get in your way, and then when you're like, I'm not sure, they emotionally try to manipulate the situation. I'm not sure. Please be mindful of that energy. I feel like you're moving forward regardless, whatever this is. I feel like there's a lot of success here for you, and you can be self-assured that you're meeting any challenge head on. There is a directional pull here. I feel like you get an option towards, well, yeah, I feel it's towards just after mid-September for you, which of course is your birthday month, so it'll be a nice surprise there. If you're trying to relocate or move home or something like that, I feel like right about that time is where you find the perfect place for you to move, okay? Or it is the perfect time for you to move. Let's go deeper and find out what is final cards for you. We've got Find Balance. We've got Lead. So that's the Emperor card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? Oh, they want another one. Thank you so much, Spirit. Truly grateful for the messages so far. Can you please? Okay, thank you so much. Now, clarity of belief and manifest. So very strong energy here for you. Now, as I was shuffling, I'm sure this came up before, but I can't tell you. They're showing me a paper clip. No, sorry, wrong. I'm wrong. I've called it the wrong thing. A stapler. You know, like the staple bit, not the staple gun bit, but the staple bit. They're showing me a staple. Now, either you're sitting here listening to this reading and you're looking at a staple that's like a rogue staple on its own, or you've picked it up or something like that, or you've removed it from a document as you're listening to this reading. Staple. I mean, other than its function, which is to keep things together. Perhaps you're trying to save something, keep it all together. Just like, yeah, right at the beginning of your reading, all the cards, they kind of just went and all off. Maybe you're trying, no matter what, to keep something together at the moment, but you feel like everything is falling all over the place. There's going to be structure. It's all going to come together in the end. That's the energy that I'm getting. So don't worry about it all, Virgo, is what I guess they're saying. Yeah, so I'm going to leave that image there because I'm not really sure what else they may be trying to give you with that. Find balance. Okay, so this is the Two of Pentacles. Find a balance between work and play, for example. Don't, as you can see, look, there's a time for everything. There's a time for unity. There's a time for love. There's a time to manifest your goals and your dreams. There's a time for knowledge. There's a time for settling down and having a family if that's what you want. There's a time for everything. There will always be time. And it's about manifesting the right opportunities at the right moment and trying to manage your time in order to do that. You're spinning a lot of plates. It is not an accident that there's two ships there. One is a large ship and one is a small ship. Okay, so either you're trying to do two businesses at the same time, Virgo, you're trying to really sort of like spin all those plates and keep it all going there. You're multitasking like crazy. And maybe you're, for example, in a job that is in an office or some sort of company, and you're trying to get your own business off on the side because we've got the Emperor card, which is about entrepreneurship. You may feel like you're not in a position to be ready to launch your own business, but you're using something as, when that name came up, Patsy, it's almost like you may be trying something in one area to see if it would work for you in a different area. So now, right now, they're showing me a very, very long aeroplane. So I feel like perhaps you feel responsible for a lot of people in your move ahead. Could be that you're feeling responsible for your family or people, whenever I see airplanes, it always means elevation. Okay, you're about to maybe move on somewhere else. It's going to bring you a lot of prosperity. You're on the way up. you're taking something off, you're launching something, okay? And I'm holding the card, the lead, which is the Emperor card. So, and as you can see, that person's got a big old contract there. So I feel like you're taking center stage, a role of responsibility, maybe stepping into an entrepreneurial position, running your own business, or you're getting a raise, promotion, where you're promoted to a higher level and you feel like there's more responsibility that goes with that, and a big old contract. I mean, it may bring a lot of opportunity, but what's really important here is you can see the differences between these two figures. I mean, this is the same figure. This is a person in the past. This is a person stepping into the future. This person does not have a necklace with a heart on it. This person does. This person's leading with their heart. That is when everything comes to fruition. That is when it all comes together. So if you feel like you were not ready, or you feel powerless to move forward, there's chaotic energy, that is the challenge to overcome here. There's going to be an opportunity to step into your leadership role, or step into power, a powerful position that will lead to a lot of success. You got this. Whatever this is, you got it, Virgo, okay? And we've got the challenge is to recognize that you can do this. The challenge is to become awakened to the fact that there are people who want to help you, and Spirit wants you to win as well. So wherever you're feeling stuck, I feel like you're releasing that energy, you're identifying the fear, and you're going after it. Now we've got clarity of belief. Okay, so this is the Ace of Swords. Believe and you shall receive, Virgo. It's very, very important. Clarity of belief. You're going through a major transformation. You can do this. You got it. Okay, there's some sort of breakthrough here that brings a lot of success, but there may be a little bit of fear as you take that first step, whatever it is you're trying to weigh up your options and make a decision. But as soon as you make that decision, and as soon as you take that first step, that leap of faith, you're going to have a breakthrough here. Okay, clarity of belief and manifest. This is Major Arcana card of the Magician. You have what it takes to manifest your dreams and goals to reality. You're turning your visions to show up in reality on the physical plane. So this is inspired action. This isn't just the hopes and dreams that are in your head. This is taking action, and they're leading to abundance. You got confidence, you got skill, you've got focus. Most important with the Magician is focus. And there is huge accomplishment that comes with it. So I feel like you're going to be very, very successful, but know what you want. Have that plan. Tweak the plan if necessary, Virgo, and then manifest, and then take the step that you need to take. I feel like you will find a solution. Now I'm just going to take a Wisdom of the Oracle card before we close the reading. Oh my gosh, more. How would you like to receive? Blessed in the reverse. Breathe. Imagine. Higher power. I mean, it's the exact same cards. Blessed in the reverse. Okay, number 22 in the reverse. You may feel like things are not going your way at the moment, but as you can see, breathe. You got this. Imagine, visualize what it is that you want. Connect to your higher power, your intuition, and just go for it. So I'm going to read from the book. As I said, I don't want to tell you anything wrong. Blessed, you get the reverse message, the protection message as it showed up there in reverse. 22. Humility is what's called for now. Is this the right message? Yeah. As grace is an unearned gift, you did not gain this all by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you always did. In a way, you've hit rock bottom in an area, and what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. So, as I said, you got to surrender. Those are arms. They were asking me to look at the card, see what that figure is doing. They're surrendering to the process, trusting in the way ahead. And we got breathe. I mean, it's easier said than done, Virgo. I know, we're all human. We all have our fears. We all hold on tightly towards security. But I feel like whatever it is that you're trying to action is going to be very, very successful. It requires the first step. And we've got prosperity message. You've worked long and hard. Your dreams are coming to fruition, and you want to hurry things along. You are the slow one, moving languidly, yet still progressing right now in a rhythm dictated by your authentic nature, the essence of your dream and the will of the universe. Slow and steady wins this race. You will indeed win if you just relax, stay the course, trust your intuition, and breathe. So again, same message we got there. Also, we've got imagine. That is number 20, which is the judgment card. So remember that what is meant for you will never pass you by. We've got all opportunities that come towards you, there for you, okay? 20, prosperity message. This is a powerful time to get clear on how you create your prosperity, what it means to you to be prosperous, and what attributes you need to develop in yourself to make things happen. Who do you need to be to live out your dreams? Can you imagine the kind of life that you desire? I mean, really imagine it without holding back the sheer force of your powers and creativity. If you can envisage it, you can have it. Get ready, for prosperity is waiting for you to claim it now. Act as if your dreams really will come true. That's what I always say when people are visualizing, act as if you've got it, because you're telling the universe that you're grateful for what you've got and more of it shows up in your world. Okay, if we're always visualizing something we want in the future, it's always going to be a vision in the future, right? We've also got number 4. So let us go to that one too. Number 4, and it says, sometimes your work just flows through you. Ideas come rushing in and inspiration bubbles up from a wellspring that you didn't even know you could access. When you enter into agreements, begin projects, and negotiate deals with spirit as your partner, you will always succeed. Let your higher power lead. The synchronicities and intuitive nudges that you feel will help you with which way you're being pointed to, so giving you confidence to move forward in the right direction. Don't forget to give credit where it's due. You wouldn't be successful without Spirit's guidance. Humility will serve you well when this symbol appears. I mean, that's 2 cards that have talked about humility. Okay, so always, Virgo, I always imagine you would be grateful for everything that comes your way, but don't forget to raise up like a little thought and give thanks for whenever the good stuff comes on in, and also give thanks for when we're going through a message of hardship, because that's teaching us, and pray for respite and the way to be made clear, like an awakening. Your guides are always with you. They will help you in all circumstances. We just got to reach out and ask. Okay, but I feel like there's a lot of prosperity coming towards you, so Spirit's sort of just preparing you. Get ready to be very grateful. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit guides, like angels, can you please? Thank you so much. We've got a key. Okay, it's got the 3-legged symbol on there to move forward. So some sort of door is unlocking, Virgo, that allows you to move forward. And as you can see on the little nubbin of the key, there's a tulip. So something new springing up there for you. Now, because it's a tulip, it could be connected to Amsterdam or that part of the world, or perhaps you're moving forward in order to blossom. I feel like there's definitely something being unlocked here that allows you to move forward on your prosperity. They want on the World card, you're completing a cycle and you're moving into a new time frame for yourself that is going to be right for you. They're showing me what you deserve is coming towards you, some good karma. Okay, and we've got the horse. So the horses, they always are about accomplishment. They're about authenticity, about going after your goals and dreams at high speed, about achievement. You're nearly there, okay? This trinket always connects to the Chariot card, which is about conquest, victory, success, motivation, drive, willpower. And I feel like you're galloping towards your goals and dreams here. I feel like you have the power, you've got what it takes to manifest those. Just be mindful of anything that's trying to hold you back, or be mindful of any fear, okay? Always just take a little bit of time out to see the bigger picture before you move forward. Where would you like this? Where would you like this? They want it on clarity of belief. Okay? So that allows you to move forward. Believe in yourself. It allows you to move forward. If you don't believe in you, Virgo, who's going to believe in you? They just literally said that. If you don't believe in you, Virgo, who's going to believe in you? Invest in yourself, believe in yourself, and show everybody what you're made of. That's what I'm feeling with these cards that have come up. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely okay, thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Sorry, they just interrupted me with a name. I feel like it's a nickname, but it could be your name, which is Bo. So if your name is Bo, or it's a nickname, Bo, please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. If it does not resonate for you, doesn't mean it's not your reading. Just means they want that person to pay close attention to the reading, as their attention may have wavered. But back to what I was saying. If something resonates in this reading, please like or subscribe to my channel. It is completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be with a chance to win a free personal reading, I do a competition, free to enter, free to win, and free to receive, okay? All you have to do is complete something in August, because month of August is for completion. So whether that is complete a task that you've been meaning to do that's just been sitting on your shoulders and you've not finished it, whether that's write a letter to somebody or reach out, send a message to somebody who's been on your mind but you've not got around to talking to them, whether it is change the batteries in your fire alarm, or whatever it is, complete the task. And also, if you could spend some time investing in yourself, maybe take yourself out to watch a movie, or go to a gallery. Really take some time out to enjoy your own company, Virgo. And you don't have to tell me about it if you don't wish to. Just put the word completed, and my guides will guide me towards someone to win the reading on the 27th of August. Okay, so I will announce that winner only in a video. I will not put it on in writing anywhere. I will just put it in the video for you to see that it is me that is actually giving the reading to that person, and it's not a scammer, for example. So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo. Love and light.